What's up, JAREBEAR fans? It's Jared here again. Just want to say hi. Do a vid. Talk about some more Star Wars. Of course. Star Wars always. But at the end of the video I will be changing it up and gonna watch something new. But I wanted to touch base on a little bit what we talked last time. Continue on from Episode 3, Rogue One, and New Hope. I wanted to jump back. I know. A little back in time to Episode 1, Phantom Menace, and Attack of the Clones. So, my take on the prequels, I like them. Overall, very, very well done. Phantom Menace, it's probably in my top 5 of the Skywalker saga. In my top 5, just because it's the start. It's the start of Anakin to the lead into Darth Vader. Qui-Gon, being the master that he is, the awesome one, learns the way that you learn in Revenge of the Sith, to the immortality, to talk, to become a Force ghost. The immortality of the Force that the Jedi and Sith believe in, and Grey Jedi, but how he does that. And that's the start of that, how wise he is, the sacrifice that he made. And then the freaking most awesome Obi-Wan. I mean, Ewan McGregor. Hats off to you, buddy. Congrats on Obi-Wan. I'm hoping, because they're saying that the steps are moving forward for your series. I hope. That would be so amazing that you get that, of that untold story of your time on Tatooine. When we know in Rebels from there, how he made an appearance in the cartoon series Rebels, but for Ewan McGregor to be able to fulfill the rest of his Obi-Wan characteristics, or more of his storytelling of it, because I believe that he feels that he left it undone, and this can bring the conclusion of Obi-Wan, but how that all started out, and then I liked how they just did it. It was very, very well done. Just amazing. Because, also, you gotta remember, it's the anniversary of Phantom Menace this week. Turns 21. 21 years ago. Yesterday, the 19th, no, day before, because technically the first my time, but, sorry. 21 years ago, we got blessed with Phantom Menace. And then it's also the 15th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith this year. Pretty freaking awesome. That 2 prequel movies are already over 10 years old. One's already 20 and one's 15. Just phenomenal how long the Star Wars franchise has been coming and going. Thank you, George Lucas, for doing that. But let's get back to Attack of the Clones. A lot of people don't like it. I like it, but don't like it. I like it for how we see the start of the Clone Wars. I know numerous of us nerds out there, Star Wars fans, we've read the books. We've been around it, because the books have been out a long, long time, of the different stories of what has happened with the Old Republic, the Empire, so on and so forth. But this is the start of that. I liked it, and also, it's another step of Anakin becoming Darth Vader. Loses his arm. Bionic arm. The one, I'm going to say limb that he's kept the longest time, because in 3 that's the one he kept. That didn't get cut off. But just how it starts, and then the love of Padme, the secret that started. Because, you all know, in Jedi Order, can't love, so on and so forth. I'm not going to get in complete detail. It would take forever. But just the lies that start there in Episode 2. We get to see the start of that. His more descent becoming Lord Vader. And everybody says that it started in Revenge of the Sith. I honestly think it started in 2. Because they announce it there. Count Dooku does basically confesses to Obi-Wan that, hey, he's been here all along and you guys are stupid, you don't see it. Pretty much a slap in the face. But I think it really starts there. That's when Senator, well, Chancellor, first Senator in episode 1, then Chancellor at the end of 1 and the 2. I think that's when he really starts becoming his apprentice. If you want me to be honest, he's already his apprentice in episode 2. Way before, many, 10 years before he becomes full. I think that's the start of the descent of Anakin, if you want me to be honest. But I like that, and the graphics were, the CGI was phenomenal. Especially the battle on Geonosis. Being a fan of Battlefront for so many years, the original one on PlayStation 2, you had that one, and then Battlefront now, but the original layout for the original Battlefront on PlayStation 2 had Geonosis. It was one of my favorite maps to play on growing up. I liked that battle. I think that part was well done. I mean, yeah, the story sucked here and there because they did a lot of jumping around. I mean, a lot. Get to learn how your clone troopers start out and eventually become your stormtroopers. Get to see that. Then you get to see your first glimpse of the Death Star plans. I mean, it's just been there all along, and it gives you steps. Yeah, overall it wasn't a great movie, but it gave great detail into foreshadowing. Just like back in 1. If you probably a lot of you fans out there have seen 1 numerous times like I have. I'm 31 years old now, and I just noticed in the first 30 minutes of episode 1 they used 2 awesome force powers that you really don't see that often. One is the force speed that Jedi are phenomenal for, but you really don't see it. You don't see force speed. You see force jumping where they can jump bigger heights, but force speed. At one time on the Separatist ship, where they're with the battle droids, the droidy cars or whatever, the ones that roll and they have the shield around them, they use their force speed there. And then when they're on the Naboo, talking to the Gungans down in the sea, on Boss Nass, he uses his mind control. Down on the planet, for the first, when I didn't know, the first time I noticed it was when Obi-Wan did it on New Hope. Back in 1977. I mean, I wasn't live then, but I've seen the remakes of it and stuff, and have watched New Hope probably hundreds of times. I noticed it there, but then when Phantom Menace, I never noticed he uses mind control on Boss Nass. So weak, and then he tries using it on Anakin's slave owner. The flying creature guy. Shame on me, slap me again. Cannot remember his name. Tried using it on him, and it did not work. He was not weak mind. But on Boss Nass, a king, mind you, should have a strong mind, but is weak. Then just a junky old slave owner, too strong. Kind of weird, kind of funny, but also just like, but that's just really cool that those 2 powers that you see a few times here and there, but the one, force speed, I don't notice it unless I'm missing something somewhere. If you guys can hit the comments and tell me if I'm missing something here, if we see it other times, but that's the only time I notice force speed. Just floors my mind that there's these abilities that we don't see that many times, but it's kind of cool that they keep them hidden, and then each Jedi is different to be able to use things, which I believe is totally true. Totally true. Each Jedi is different. There's not one and the same. There's more that are powerful than the others, yes. But at the same time, not one everybody has different abilities. So maybe not everybody was able to use force speed. Maybe they had something better lightsaber skills. Things like that. I don't know. But if you guys can help me out, if I'm missing something, what other abilities that I have missed, let me know in the comments and I will read them and I will reply. I promise you that. I just want to know if I'm missing one or a couple or a few. But I really want to start finishing Clone Wars because it's the end of it. I want to see it. I want to watch Rebels really bad, but I can't find it really. If you guys can help me out and find it where I can get it. If they have it out on a DVD where I can get all the complete series, I like to do that. I like to get a season or the complete series done. I really would love to watch Rebels and finish off Clone Wars. I really, really need to finish those and get those going and talk about them as well. But the next video series that I'm going to be doing, and I will be doing videos over, will be Harry Potter. Yes, I love Harry Potter. Love the books. We're going to do some videos over them. If I maybe watch one or two at a time, we'll talk about two. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna play it by ear. Just here to entertain you guys, talk. You guys talk to me. Let me know what you want me to. If you want me to watch something that I haven't seen, I'll watch it. Do a review over it. Do some talk about it. I'm always game because I like to watch movies and shows. One of my favorite things to do because I like to talk. You can ask anybody. I love to talk. Just to be here to do this for you guys is awesome. I love to just do this. I can't put it in words. It's just amazing to be able to talk to you guys about the things I love to do. And anybody that you can ask, huge Star Wars fan, love to talk about it, you guys can tell. If you want me to do some other Star Wars things, let me know in the comments. I'll do it. Give me a series to watch, I'll watch it. I gotta get started back on Smallville again. I have 6 seasons out of 10. I've seen them all, but I own 6 of them now, which is pretty awesome. Gotta finish up those, watch them, and maybe do some videos over them for you guys. Like I said, I'm a fan of DC. I'm a fan of many things, but number one is Star Wars. Always will be Star Wars forever. Special place. I don't know why. It's just something I fall in love with and will always love. And it ain't going anywhere anytime soon, guys. So, I'll be here to talk about it. So, you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys next time.